Top killer installs a time bomb in a man's car. The 1-minute countdown has begun, but the man doesn't notice. At that moment, a bee flew into the car, flying back and forth in front of his eyes. No matter how much a man tries to get rid of it, it doesn't work. 30 seconds left on the countdown. Bee landed on the dashboard. The man is burning with rage. Swing the car to the side of the road. He's going to fight the bees. There are only 14 seconds left in the bomb countdown. The man gets out of the car and gestures in the air. The last thing he noticed was that the bees had landed on the front bumper, so he grabbed his shoe and slapped it. Two killers had a clear view from behind, with a smug smile, but didn't realize that the man was not only not killed, but also satisfied with the power of his shoes. Afterwards, the man returned home with the help of a garbage truck. The man bought the exact same car. The killers are also back. They broke the gas tank with several shots. Gasoline is flowing down the bullet hole, but the man on the phone didn't even notice. He hangs up the phone and tries to smoke a cigarette on the electric cigarette burner, only to realize he hasn't bought a cigarette for his new car yet. Threw the cigarette lighter out the window in a fit of pique. The cigarette lighter burst into flames the moment it touched the gasoline. The killer in the rear was furious at the sight. He couldn't dodge before rushing into the fire. Luckily, the killer had quick reflexes, drove the car off a cliff. Before the car went off the cliff, jumped out of the car himself. The car then exploded violently. The killer left quickly. Man stops at gas station. New killers to follow. While the man was washing his face with a water pistol, the assassin took out a towel coated with ecstasy. Just as the killer was slowly approaching, ready to strike, the man who was blow-drying his hair accidentally aimed the blow-drying hose at the towel in the killer's hand, and blew the towel into the killer's mouth. Killer went down and got flooded with tires. The man didn't even notice, turned around and left. The waking killer was about to brace himself against the tires when he got up. Unexpectedly, he triggered the mechanism of the bayonet on his wrist. The tire was punctured and exploded. He blew himself up into the air. The colonel was enraged by the successive failures of his men. This time the colonel decided to take matters into his own hands. Here, the man and his family have just arrived home. He closed the door and found a man hiding behind it. The colonel was very proud of himself and said, "Let's see who else can come to your rescue." But just then, the man's best friend pushed his way in, and said it was a surprise for the men, and the colonel behind the door had the misfortune to be hit in the head by the door. After the man's best friend left, collapsed straight down. Is the killer too stupid, or is the man just too lucky? It's hard to tell.